Słuchajcie, nazywam się Michał Górecki i zajmę wam dokładnie 30 sekund, może trochę dłużej, zanim wejdzie na scenę Jasiek i Michał. I chcę wam powiedzieć o akcji, którą prowadzimy razem z Anią i z innymi ludźmi, którzy bardzo dzielnie stoją sobie tam przy wyjściu. Może ich nie zauważyliście nawet. Ja wiem, że w internecie jest, w socialu jest teraz mnóstwo różnych akcji, mnóstwo ludzi, którzy potrzebują pomocy, mnóstwo ludzi, którzy chcą wsparcia i tak dalej, i tak dalej. Na fejsie są zdjęcia spalonych psów, bezdomnych kotów i tak dalej, i tak dalej. Natomiast to jest akcja, która mnie rzeczywiście bardzo ujęła. Zbieramy kasę, mówiąc krótko, na Piotrka Radonia. Piotrek Radoń to jest taki koleś, który... On się urodził bez rąk i bez nóg. Jakby to absurdalnie nie brzmiało. Gość urodził się po prostu w ten sposób i on dalej sobie żyje, ma teraz 19 lat bodajże, studiuje sobie na WSTK i siedzi na fejsie. Pisze na fejsie patyczkiem włożonym do ust. Ja zawsze trochę mi się głos łamie, jak o tym mówię, bo to jest jakiś straszliwy hardcore dla mnie. Znaczy zawsze jak myślę, że coś jest nie tak w moim życiu, to potem sobie myślę fuck, znaczy no come on. I my na niego zbieramy kasę. On potrzebuje kasy, niestety tak jest w Polsce, że państwo nie daje mu już kasy, ponieważ skończył 18 lat, bodajże czy 19, czy ileś, nie chce mi się w to wnikać, w każdym razie jest słabo, bo jest dorosły i on potrzebuje wsparcia na proste sprawy typu rehabilitacja i tak dalej. Wymyśliliśmy sobie na razie taką akcję, że stworzymy taki kiermasz i na tym kiermaszu możecie kupić parę rzeczy, które wystawiliśmy i które wy też wystawiliście. Nie przedłużam. Pójdźcie sobie tam, jak będziecie wychodzili, wpłaćcie chociaż trochę. On naprawdę potrzebuje tej kasy. Niedługo będzie duża akcja, mam nadzieję, którą wymyślamy sobie razem z paroma osobami, która też mu jakoś tam pomoże. Natomiast zróbcie to, proszę. Dzięki.
Okay, so we should start. My name is Jasiek. This is Michał. We are the founders of SHWRM, the biggest e-commerce platform for independent fashion designers in Poland. I'll tell you briefly about the history of SHWRM and why we call SHWRM the Facebook-driven company, what we knew about Facebook, what we've learned about Facebook, and later Michał will share a few facts and basically some data about SHWRM and Facebook. So it all started in 2011 when me and Michał were running interactive agency, and our friend started a fashion brand. They were doing bags, and they approached us and asked if we could help them promote and sell their products on Facebook, in internet basically, but we used to specialize in Facebook, so it was all about Facebook then. We said, yeah, we'll look into it, and we've created a very simple app that was installed on brand's own fan page, and it enabled them to sell their products within Facebook. And then we've heard about F-commerce, which was basically a huge thing back then. Everybody was talking about F-commerce. Everybody was saying that this is the next big thing about Facebook. So we've decided that we're gonna try it, and we found actually the same graph that you're looking at right now. And we were thinking, what could we do about our app? What could we introduce into SHWRM? And basically how we could try and introduce F-commerce to Polish Facebook users. And that's how SHWRM was born. In January 2012, we've created the actual platform with 3 independent sales channels. This is Facebook app. This is brand's own shop under its own domain, and this is sorry, maybe I'll do this because yeah. So and the aggregator under domain SHWRM.pl. And basically, the app looks like this right now, and the user can scroll through brand's products, look at them, click into them, see the details, and of course, with a few clicks, buy the item without leaving actually Facebook. This is the brand's own shop. It's very easy for our designers to set a shop like that. It takes them about 10 minutes. And of course, our aggregator, it aggregates chosen products from selected designers. So this is the same graph, and this is what we do with F-commerce. Basically, there are only two things that we didn't introduce. It's the Facebook credits. This is a Facebook own money, and basically the change rate is very bad for us into Polish zlotys, so we don't use it, and it's not very popular in Poland. And the other thing is Facebook check-in deals. We don't have the stationary boutique, so people cannot basically check in our boutique. So now a few words about independent fashion and social media. Independent fashion is basically a very good subject for social media because fashion in general is simply very sexy. So it's all about models, it's all about fancy, nice, good-looking people. It's all about cool products. So it's very likable and shareable content. And these are the examples. So we can see the sweatshirt from one of our brands, and people are basically liking it like crazy. The other thing is that people like to share pictures of them wearing the stuff they actually bought from the selected designer or in the concrete shop. And this is also quite viral. How we started our adventure with Facebook. So basically, during the first month of showroom, we didn't spend 1 zloty for the promotion on Facebook. We basically used the viral potential of our customers. So we were creating content for them, and we asked them to share this content, to publish this content on their fan pages. We were working with over 100 designers, and almost all of them were sharing our content. It were cool pictures, all branded with showroom and their brands. So for them, it was free promotion. Their fans, their customers liked it, therefore they liked it. And for us, it was a really great way to transfer traffic from their fan pages into our own fan page or into our page. Change slide. Right now, we work with almost 400 designers, and basically we do the same. Of course, during the months, because we are almost a year and a half on the market, the situation changed a bit, and right now we're also buying some traffic, but still, this is the main way of our Facebook activities. We still work very close with our designers. It's not that we tell them to do this. We simply create the content and ask them, guys, listen, could you please publish this? We think that it would be cool both for you and for us, and it still works very good. Now a few facts about F-commerce and about what we achieve. I'm not sure if you can see anything here. So basically, 8.67% of our showrooms turnover. This is the Facebook commerce. These are Facebook apps that are installed within brands or designers' own fan pages. It might not seem much, but you have to remember that people generally do not use Facebook for buying. It's not a commerce place. They use it for entertainment. They use it to connect with other people. They use it to look for cool stuff, for cool pictures. They don't use it for buying. So our users generally look at the products. They really like to click into products. They really like interacting with the products. But when it comes to buying, they prefer to relog to actually our multi-brand, and the actual shopping is going basically has place right there. We have a Facebook Connect on our page, and about 30% of customers is using Facebook Connect, sorry. And on average, people using Facebook Connect spend 10% less than the other customers in our shop, and this tells a lot about people who are coming from Facebook to our site. And what's actually interesting, only few % of people share the fact that they bought something in showroom on their fan pages. We thought that it might be a pretty cool viral tool that people will be sharing. Hey guys, I just bought a t-shirt on showroom, it's pretty cool, look at this, maybe you will buy the same. It's not working like them. Probably I can see the smiles. Yeah, apparently women don't like to share the fact that they bought something with friends. They like them to see it on themselves at the party or when they go somewhere and someone is complimenting them, wow, this is a really cool t-shirt. Where did you buy it? Showroom. But they don't like to do it before people see them. So it's not working pretty good. And yeah. Now a few more facts about the F-commerce, something that we learned during our journey. So basically, brands with more fans don't necessarily sell more than the others. It's all about community, how people interact with page, how the fan page is actually run, if the content is good, if the community is close to the brand, and it also depends on how the admins, how the people who communicate on brand site, if they basically, if they tell people, hey guys, you can buy this on our fan page, within the fan page, do it, and if they do so, people are buying. But it's really close. Fans buy more often than non-fans. This is pretty obvious. Many people still don't get the idea of buying within Facebook. So we've created really easy tools for our customers, for the designers, to show their fans that they can buy within Facebook, to direct them into the application. The app is very simple, and it's a huge basket, basically, in a very visible place at the fan page. And people still don't get it that they can buy within fan page. So, so the designer, for example, publishes info, buy it within our app, and the first comment would be, where's the app? Yeah, and men are more keen to buy directly on Facebook than women. We have no idea why is that, but apparently that's the fact.
I guess it's because, maybe because guys are more like technological savvy and they maybe know a little bit more about F-commerce, but well. Okay, so I will tell you a few things about our fan page because it's the center of our activity on Facebook. So basically, we really spend lots of time on working on the fan page, like the content that we publish there, etc. Right now, we have around 80,000 fans, and what we are very proud of is that most of them are organic fans. So we didn't really buy them from Facebook. We were simply working on the fan page, making it better, and people were liking it. What did we like? We've run the fan page for more than 1 year. So here are our like kind of internal rules about running fan page and how we do it. So right now we publish only the content about our designers and about our products. For some time we were also publishing content about like likable content, not really connected with designers. So cool pictures of some city or whatever. They got really lots of likes, but then we decided that we should fit to the products. And what's also very important, like each post on our fan page is an image. We never post links, just link with this thumbnail. We just always put image, and it works very well. Then on our fan page, we post at least 5 posts a day. It might seem a lot, but we've done lots of tests, and with less posts, we simply get less traffic from Facebook. So like 5 seems to be a good number for our community. And maximum what we share is around 8 or 9 posts, but that's a little bit too much. So yeah. Then the rule that we have, and we really try to follow, is to measure everything that we can. Obviously on Facebook you can see like the likes, the reach and everything, but we thought that's not enough for us, so we've developed our own internal tool where we first of all plan what we are going to publish in the following week, And then we can also see which brands are more promoted, which brands are less promoted from showroom. But then each link on our fan page right now is a short link from our own system, and it's integrated with Google Analytics, and thanks to that we really can see the numbers, which kinds of posts bring more traffic, which bring less, and like we really try to stick to the measuring and really take the see the numbers and take the steps to make them better all the time. And thanks to this measuring, we also developed like the certain types of posts that we post to our fan page and that work better or less or worse. And I will now like show you the examples of the posts, give you some numbers about those posts, and maybe you will learn something for your fan pages that you run. Sorry. Okay, so first of the posts that we were trying are the quotes. We simply take quotes from some famous designer or something connected with fashion. We just put it with the picture from our designers with a link to the certain product that is on the picture and just post it to fan page. And that generates on average 100 clicks from around it was in April, so around 70,000 fans. So the number of clicks in the link is not very high. Then we thought maybe we should ask people with the image and ask them with graphic content which product they prefer, or maybe which piece of clothing would go better with something else, and that gives us better results. So it's around 250 clicks per post, which is, the numbers maybe don't seem that high, but then if you have like 7 posts every day, count 31 days, and this is only the traffic coming from our fan page. So we still think, even if a post has 250 clicks, we think that's not really bad. Then we create collages of the products from showroom. So for example, printed t-shirts, we just pick the best ones from our site and show them to people, and this is twice as good as the previous one, the question, so it generates on average around 500 clicks. And then we have obviously the individual post of a brand. So basically we take picture of a product and direct people to the product on our site, or maybe to the specific brand. And on average, it's around 300 clicks, so a little bit worse than the combination of different products. But then if we really pick the cool product that goes viral, the numbers are much better. So for example, this specific post generated more than 1,000 clicks for us and 60 orders, which means the conversion was around 5%. And we think it's for one post, which was not promoted, which was completely free for us. It's pretty cool number. And if we came to 60 orders per post per day, having 6 posts every day, that would be really nice. Unluckily, it's not that easy. We really have to pick the product that will go viral. It's not that easy, but we do our best. We see what works, what doesn't, and then try to repeat the things that worked. And then we have the WOW contest. I will tell you a few things about WOW a little bit later, because it's something that works very well for us. But basically the WOW is, we have this contest where people can win stuff, and those are the posts, apparently, that people click the most. So on average it's around 1,000 clicks per post, and max, our record was 3,000 clicks per post. This one we promoted, but it was the cheapest promotion on Facebook for $60 or whatever. So now about the WOW contest, because that's, as I said, as you have seen, those were the biggest numbers and the best results. So as soon as Facebook published Open Graph to developers, we thought that we should use it. Open Graph is a thing where you can create your own action, like button, but you can name it on your own, and you can put it on your website. So we thought that we spend some time to think what would be our action. We thought that WOW sounds pretty good. It's international. We couldn't find anyone else using such an action in Facebook. So we thought we will place WOW buttons next to each product, and we'll see what happens. So when you click wow, it's uploaded on your profile, on your timeline. Your friends will see it. It's also aggregated on your timeline so that you can see my wow products that I clicked wow next to. But as we published it, we've noticed that people are not really keen to use them. They were still rather clicking like instead of wow. So we thought we need to make something that they will start clicking wow, because that was also the time when Facebook really promoted Open Graph. So all the posts from Open Graph were really viral, and like lots of people have like seen them on their newsfeed. Right now it's not that easy, and it's a little bit less viral, the Open Graph post, but at this time it was really like when any of my friends clicked wow, I would see it in newsfeed, on his timeline, like everywhere. So then we had the idea for giving discounts for clicking wow. So for example, we had this promotion where 5 times you click wow, you get 5% discount. And it was pretty successful. We got pretty good numbers from this contest. But before last Christmas, we got the idea for this contest with wow, that every day we would give away 1 product to people who use the wow button. And we would simply publish the product on our fan page and tell people, hey guys, just wow it, and one of you will win it. So yeah, we just published it. You just go to our site, click wow, and one of those people would win this product. What we've noticed very fast, and what was funny, and what we enjoyed really about this contest, is that people, after they clicked wow, for some reason they started putting number of the wow they had in the comment under the post. So suddenly, with one post like this, we got 130 comments just with numbers. Maybe it's really boring to read, but for like the edge rank and for everything, for this post to appear in many profiles, it was great. So we got really like hundreds of comments under many posts with people just putting numbers. I don't know why, because like some of the people were like typing, hey guys, it will not help you to win, but they were still putting the numbers there. So we didn't do anything about it, obviously, and it was just good for us. So for example, this product, it was on the Valentine's Day. It had over 700 wows, and according to Facebook stats, it got around 50K post views, and this product have been seen more than 140,000 times around Facebook, so on timeline, in activity log, everywhere. And you can, I think this post was promoted for, again, $60 or something. And the products were given to us by the designers because they wanted the exposure. So you can see how cool it was. Basically, I don't know how many people, but thousands of people have seen the product, the name of the brand, our brand. So it was win-win-win for everyone. They got the chance to win the product. Designer got exposure. We've also seen that there were many orders after such a promotion. This product was simply more popular than other products of this designer. And yeah, so it worked very well for us. And when it comes to wows, each wow brings almost 1 click to showroom. So when people wow product, almost every of this wow will bring one new person to our site. It's the exact number is 0.8. So also you can see how cool traffic we got from that. With 700 wows, you got at least with more than 700 wows, you got around 700 referrals to the site, also for free. Then what's also very cool, we can measure who is the most influential person amongst our customers. So, for example, there's this girl who wowed 1 product, and thanks to her wow from her timeline, more than 140 people came to our site. So for us, it's really valuable information. Who is the influencer amongst our customers? Then we can reach them, maybe talk to them, and make them promote our brand even better. We were experimenting also with promoting the posts, so paying for the posts, but after turning off the promotion, we found out that it only decreases the traffic for about 30%, which means that for us, there wasn't a point in paying for promoting the contest posts, we found out that it's much better for us to simply promote the individual posts of the brand, etc. And the contest posts simply people simply like them; they are viral, and paying for promotion of those posts doesn't really make sense. And the traffic decreased, but the number of orders generated by this WOW didn't change that much. So we simply stopped promoting these posts. And basically, our experience from Facebook is that it's much better to promote posts, not the contest ones, but the general ones, than to pay for clicks in advertising. For us, it works much better. And right now, like last month, we were trying still to get the good CPCs, etc., in like those ads on the right side, but it doesn't work that well for us. What we do also is that we change layouts of the posts almost every 2 months. So we don't want people to get bored. We want like our fan page to be dynamic, to change fast. And it's also a really good idea. We can see that after we change layout of a post, so we change font, we change the place where our logo is, and etc. Like at the beginning, it gets much better traction than the one that has already 2 months. And what we also like very much is that our competition or sites like ours like our ideas, and they use similar layouts of posts that we do. But we are obviously not angry with them. We just like that we are first, and we try to think of new ideas that they will also follow after us. Yeah, so that was our presentation. If you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer them now, or you can also email us.
Is it true? Because I've listened to many e-commerce websites, also from your industry, and also what you were saying one time when we were talking in private, is that many companies, especially not companies from Poland, but from other countries, are trying to do the same thing, are trying to sell using Facebook. And they say they spent a lot of money, tons of money, on this type of activity that you are doing, and they have no value out of it. They are not selling things. They say these are wasted money. So what is the difference between those guys, those companies, those startups, and your approach? How would you define how to, become successful in the area where everybody says it's not successful, it can't be successful at all?
So I think it's basically the matter of what you are selling on Facebook, because like we've seen in Flavo and other applications that were unable selling anything on Facebook. So there was Vobis selling computer elements on Facebook. There were like different weird stores trying to use Facebook for selling, and it didn't really work. And we think that, and we know that like fashion, especially independent fashion, is first of all pretty sexy subject for Facebook. So it's like much easier to promote it and then later on to buy it. And then you really can see the like bond between the designer and his fans. It's not like you like a brand, like big brand, international, or like not even international, but big one. And it's completely different if you like certain designers. You see that they post the content themselves. So it's not like agency doing it for them, it's just them. And we got really plenty of examples where brands, where like designers got the new design of t-shirt, they take the pictures with their iPhone on themselves, post it to fan page, and it really gets lots of virality, lots of traction. So I think first of all is to think what you are selling, and then, as Jasiek said, we have only around 10% of turnover within Facebook, but then the traffic referred by Facebook to our site is really huge numbers, and percentage of traffic referred to our site from Facebook is really cool compared to Google and anything else. So yeah, I think maybe selling on Facebook is not that easy always, but then getting traffic from Facebook and selling on your own site, I think it's much easier, and for different brands it can be done.
And if I may a word, it's not actually us who's selling on Facebook, it's the designers who's selling on Facebook, and there's a huge difference because these are really actually small fan pages compared to ours. They're very small, but these are very close communities. They're very close to the designers, and probably this is very important. As you can see, we don't have any app at our fan page. We as SHWRM, we're not selling on Facebook. and we have the technology. We could do this, but in our case, it's way better to direct traffic from Facebook to the page actually where we sell the items. Even though it's fashion, even though it's sexy, even though we try to make the shopping experience as attractive as possible, still Facebook is a really great tool to direct the traffic, to gather people and to direct them to the e-commerce site, and that's what we do.
I'm not sure if you mentioned that, but what did you inspire to set up this business? Did you have some friends who were designers, or what was the reason?
We kind of had entrepreneurial spirit within us. We started doing businesses in high school, and as I said, we were running an interactive agency, but we got tired with doing project after project after project, and we were looking for the startup opportunity. Michał used to run a few startups before, and basically, yes, our friends, they started the fashion brand, and that's how it all started. We had no idea about the fashion market. Actually, we had no idea about fashion at all. So we basically took an iPad. We created an app, took an iPad to Fashion Week in Łódź, and where we didn't know anyone, and we basically talked to every single designer that was there. We've spent 3 days from morning to evening, walking from person to person, talking to them, asking what they like about our app, how would they use it, what they need, what would make it cooler, and we came back with plenty of feedback, with plenty of contacts, plenty of business cards, and actually with a few declarations of future cooperation.
Okay, tomorrow Facebook dies, there is no more Facebook. Are you still able to run your business and cooperate with designers like you do?
Yes, of course.
No, I think, well, if Facebook dies, then it will be harder for us. But like when we started, not Facebook, but Showroom, we've noticed that the brand where we created app for, they didn't have website, because website for fashion brand, okay, you might have it, but then Facebook gives you really like dialogue with your fans. You can really post every day new items and everything. So it's completely different approach and completely different kind of contact to of people between the customers and designers. So I think if Facebook dies, they will have to find different way of interacting between each other. Maybe Google+, but I'm not sure if they would do that. But I'm sure they would find different way of contacting themselves, and then we will have to enter there.
And actually, we're talking about Facebook, of course, because in Poland, this is the main tool, and everybody's using Facebook. But it's not only social media channel that exists, and you know how huge is Twitter outside Poland, in Western Europe, in US. So there's plenty of social media platforms for fashion community. Actually, they're strictly for the fashion community. These are huge platforms, huge communities, and basically, there wouldn't be emptiness if Facebook dies.
Okay, so you conquered Poland and the world is ahead. Do you guys have a strategy for expansion outside of Polish borders?
Well, I wouldn't say that we conquered Poland. There's still plenty to do here. Actually, we have plenty to do. The market is growing. There's right now, the opportunities in Poland are huge, and everybody from outside the Poland says so. It's hard to hear it in Poland, actually. While staying in Poland, everybody says that the economy is bad and etc. But everybody from outside the Poland says, guys, in Poland you have plenty to do. This is a great market. It's developing really quickly. So think about it. This is one answer to one part of your question, and the other part would be about the plans for going outside Poland internationally. Our strategic investor is Burda International, part of Hubert Burda Media, which is a big media group basically operating on 79 markets. They have many fashion magazines in Poland, it's Elle and InStyle. They just acquired G+J, and they have Glamour and Gala and a few other magazines. So yes, we're talking with them, we're very close, we're thinking about the strategy to go outside, we're looking for the new markets. And to be honest, actually we think that Polish designers, Polish fashion, of course it's developing and there's still plenty to do, but it has a great potential to become big outside Poland.
My name is Nina, and I have two questions, in fact. One of them is that you have told that you have started the business because your friend needed help. Now you have 400 designers. So how many designers you have had when you have started the web page? And I don't know, what was the number after the first month? And the second question is because you are putting a lot of photos of the products, do you use, or if not, have you thought about using Instagram as another tool because it's based on photos?
Yeah, I might answer to the first one and then give the mic to Michał. Yeah, okay, I'll tell about Instagram. Actually, we are ashamed that we're not using Instagram, and it's a wasted opportunity for us, and we're going to use it. We're thinking about it, and we're going to use it pretty quickly.
And when it comes to the number of designers, when we were launching SHWRM, it was around 40, I think, 40 designers in January 2012. Right now it's few hundreds, and it was like at the beginning we had to contact the designers ourselves. So we were going to we are still going to all the events, and we are looking for all the new names and new brands that appear on the market, because there are plenty of new people who want to start doing something in fashion. But also right now they just sign up for our platform, and we got around like at least 15 sign-ups every day from the designers that want to use the platform. And like our model is that we give them the Facebook tool, we give them the shop that they can install on their website, and the multi-brand is like the next step. So we wait, we see what happens, we see if the products go viral, if they really are able to sell something, and if we, like our employees who know the fashion market very well, say that they are ready for selling under our brand in multi-brand, then we accept them also there. So yeah, it is like answering the question, it was around 40 designers at the beginning.
Okay, that's it.
And if I might add so about the designers, actually at the beginning it was the designers who chose us, who chose to work with us, and now we kind of have a comfortable situation. We can choose with whom we want to work. So the people who we really work with are really great entrepreneurs, and we're very happy to work with them because the spirit, the energy within this industry is really great. So actually every meeting with the designers is very inspirational, and if I were into social media, I would really look at what those people are doing, because they're also doing really cool things in social media.
At the end, small advertisement. On Saturday we have event in Soho Factory where our designers will show their items. You can buy their stuff, see it with your own eyes. So we all invite you between 11 and 6 p.m. to Soho Factory, Miniska 25.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody, for coming tonight. Don't go home. Stay here, integrate, socialize.